Hey there, I'm Dr. Shauna Dingman from Elevate Women's Health Center, and today I'm going to show you just 2 really easy exercises you can do to strengthen your chest and upper back. So what we're going to do today is called an EMOM, E-M-O-M. It stands for every minute on the minute. So I'm not going to demonstrate the whole 15-minute workout. I'm just going to show you the 2 moves and how to do it. Every minute on the minute means that when a minute starts, you're going to do 15 reps of each of these exercises. Now, if you can't do 15, you can make it 10, or you can make it 8, or you can make it 5, or you can do whatever. But as soon as you're finished your reps, you rest for the rest of the minute, and then when the next minute starts, you start it over again. So the first exercise is going to be chest presses, and then the second exercise is going to be bent over rows. So I'm going to demonstrate that, but when you're actually doing it, what you would do is on the first minute, you're going to do the chest presses. On the second minute, you're going to do the bent over rows. On the third minute, you're going to go back to chest presses. On the fourth minute, you're going to do the bent over rows, and you're going to alternate that until you get to 14 minutes. And then on the 15th minute, you're going to do 30 seconds of each. Okay, so let me show you what chest presses look like. You're going to go on your back. If you've got a weight bench, it actually works a little bit better because you've got a deeper range of motion, but you want to go on your back, grab yourself an appropriate set of weights. So I've got 8 pounds here. That works really well for me. You want to make sure that the weights are over your chest. They're not going to be over your face. And all you're going to do is rest your head on the ground, engage your core every single time, and you're just going to press up into the air and down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I can feel it burning, 12, 13, 14, 15, and now about 30 seconds have gone by. I would wait out the next 30 seconds, and when the minute hand gets up to the top of the minute again, then I'm gonna start my bent over rows, and this is what they look like. Okay, bent over rows. So I've got the same 8-pound weights. You can switch up the weights if you need to. What you wanna do is hinge at the waist, so that means push your bum out a little bit, keep your back straight. It's like you've got an axle going through your hip here and you're bending over it. So that back is straight. I have my knees just softly bent and my core is engaged. So I've gone, so I can feel those abdominal muscles, they're engaged. I'm gonna drop my weights. I'm always gonna keep a slight bend in my elbow, even at the bottom, and I'm gonna squeeze my shoulder blades together. Okay, this is not an arm exercise, it's an upper back exercise, meaning those shoulder blades come together and down. That's 2, 3. Make sure your shoulders are down, they're not up around your ears. 4, I think that might be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, keep your core engaged. 10, knees slightly bent. 12, 13, 14, 15. And then you'd wait out the rest of the minute, and at the top of the next minute, you'd go back to those chest presses. Next, I'm gonna show you an alternate movement, both of these with resistance bands. And here's what they look like. So you can do these exercises with resistance bands. So if you don't have a set of weights, these work great. I just ordered these off Amazon. You can get them, gosh, at any store that sells exercise equipment, you can find resistance bands. Usually they come in sets, so you've got a light, a medium, and a heavy. This is a medium resistance band. Yours may look different. It doesn't have to look like this. But depending on the length of the band you have and the type of the band you have, you're gonna have to sort of finagle how it works for you. So this is what I do with my band in order to do chest presses. And one thing I really like about the bands is that, especially if you're a little leery of strength training or you just don't have weights, bands work awesome. You don't have to do weights. You can get a great workout with a band. In fact, sometimes I think you can get a better workout with a band. The other thing that's great about the bands is you can travel with them. You can throw one of these in your suitcase and you can do almost any exercise without having to worry about weights. So chest presses. Okay, ready? Here we go. I throw it around my back like this. Then I lie down. Then I loop it like this. And I've got my fingers sort of interlaced in the loop. You're gonna have to play with the size of your loop depending on the resistance that you want. So just remember, you're pressing up from your chest. I'm not gonna feel any resistance down here. Where I feel the resistance is when I get up here and down, up and down. And you're gonna do your 15 sets just like this, and you will feel the burn after about 5 or 6 of these for sure. You do 15 and then you wait out the minute and then you go to your bent over rows at the top of the next minute. And this is what they look like. I'm showing you my bottom half right now so I can show you how I set up for bent over rows. I create a loop at the bottom with my resistance bands and I step on the loop. So I'm doing this, okay? So you're not gonna see this in the exercise, but this is what my feet have done with the bands, and you're gonna play with the size of the loop depending on how much resistance you want. Hang tight. Okay, I've got my band looped at the bottom, my back is straight, my core is engaged, I'm holding the band like this, and now I'm just gonna squeeze my shoulder blades together. So I don't feel much resistance at the bottom, but I feel a whole lot at the top. And this is what it looks like. My knees are slightly bent, my elbows always stay slightly bent, and I'm doing my 15 reps just like this. Hey, if you enjoyed this workout, I hope that you will like this page and subscribe to the page. If you want to find us, we're on Facebook and Instagram, Elevate Women's Health. My name is Dr. Shauna Dingman, and we're coming at you with lots and lots of different stretching, exercise, and nutrition videos. Have an awesome day.